Fit your Death Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full episode review. And today we are watching the sci-fi series from Australia. I'm starting to watch a lot of Australian shows right now, and I'm loving it. We are watching Thunderstone, Season 1, Episode 2. I watched that pilot episode of Thunderstone, and I am very interested. I'm intrigued of what's going on. As a sci-fi lover, I loved everything that show was talking about. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the concept behind it and how they're, about asteroids, about animals, all the, like what happened to the world is destroyed, and now see, I know episode 2 is going to get into it, but now it's kind of talking about like, did he leap into a different dimension, or did he go way, it would have to be a different dimension. There's no way he went way back into the past or in something, or did he go into the future? See, I don't know. See, this episode 2 is going to get into it. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this show. Now I remember one of my fans for my channel was telling me that the main character is like, oh, he's not likable, he's not this and that, and that's why they never really liked the show, which I would honestly say that that's fine. The main characters in general for TV shows, for me personally, or even movies, they don't have to be likable. If they're likable, that's a plus. But they don't necessarily have to be likable for me to enjoy the show itself. What makes me really enjoy it is if that character, whether likable or unlikable, if they can go on a journey and kind of figure out why they're unlikable, or maybe why they're the way they are, or whatever what am I trying to say? Whatever, it's almost like I'm drawing blanks. Whatever story is happening to them, I feel like there's more of an intellectual way to say that. I'm thinking of like all of these screenwriting terms right now, but whatever catalyst that has happened in their ordinary world that they do from day to day, whatever catalyst hits them and they have to begin their so-called journey for the show, within that journey, if they can just learn whatever lesson they're supposed to learn, and whether they become a better human being or a worse human being, I'm completely okay with that, as long as there is a journey and a story being told. The characters don't really have to be likable. There are quite a few TV shows that I've enjoyed that don't have likable characters. For example, I grew up watching The Wonder Years, and yeah, I really like The Wonder Years. I think the main character, I think his name is Arnold, he's a complete jerk. Like, he's not a likable character at all. He almost acts as if he's better than people, and he doesn't want people to succeed without his help. So that in itself is very unlikable, but the journeys that he went on during that show and the traumatic experiences that he's had with his family and his sister walking out on his family, and his whole love, I guess, journey. I keep using the word journey, but his whole love story with Winnie Cooper, it's all like great TV to watch. It's all great stories being told. So I enjoy that. Another thing too, I'm enjoying watching Love Life, the HBO Max series that I'm also doing episode reviews for. I can't find a single character in that show that is very likable, because they're all very immature. They're all very stupid, and all very mentally, they're all very much children. But I love the conversations that can be had from that TV show. I feel like if you would just to get a few people, maybe just two people in a room together that don't even know each other, and say, hey, you have to watch this TV show. It's about relationships and whatnot on HBO Max. And just see I would be very intrigued to see what type of conversations those two people have based on the content that they're watching. So again, it doesn't have, the main character or even characters don't have to be likable for me to really get into a show. That's not the case. Not the case at all. So with that said, let's get right into this episode. This is Thunderstone. This is Thunderstone Season 1, Episode 2. This episode is 24 minutes and 46 seconds. With that said, we are going to start this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I know it's about to go through their little theme song or whatever. I think this would have been awesome to see it for the first time during episode 2 and not in the first episode. I mean, not too much was given away, really. I mean, actually, not anything was given away, but still, it's just better to see it that way. Oh, except for that, I think the sister ends up traveling with him at some point. I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler, but not really, I guess. Whatever. And then they become friends. I guess that's a spoiler, but I guess you're kind of expecting that, right? Sometimes theme songs don't do what you want them to do. Written by Annie Vox. Very cool. It is always so funny to see ADR in TV shows and movies. For anyone who doesn't know, ADR is audio digital. I don't even know what the H stands for. It's audio something something. It's basically when actors are pretty far away from the camera and there's kind of no way to get audio from them. Sometimes the audio engineers would or sound mixers would put lavalier mics on them, like wireless microphones, and try to hide them in their clothing. Sometimes you can get away with that. Other times it just like, depending on how long that takes for them to set that up, the director might just be like, no, we just need to shoot this. Let's just get going. We're going to put ADR. We're going to add ADR. And ADR is basically just actors come in to a studio, like a recording studio in post-production, and they watch the scene that they just filmed, like on TV, and they try to mimic what they're saying. And that audio file, the editor will add in as if they're actually saying it there. I know that took a while for me to explain. I know I missed some dialogue on this show already. So yeah, you can kind of tell what's ADR and what's not from how something sounds, and if it sounds organic or not. Like they're in the middle of the desert, right? In the middle of outside. They shouldn't be sounding that clear, as if you're hearing it from like an MP3 file. No, I often don't talk much production stuff when watching stuff like this. I should. God, who's spitting her coffee? Why is she so fucking uptight? God. Excuse my language. Always a first for everything. Hmm. Hmm. How much time has passed? He shouldn't be that hungry. Well, he did kind of wake up in the middle of the night. Why? So he time traveled. Oh, what if he went to the future? No, that wouldn't make. What? Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Hey, you should ask him what year it is. No, hell no. Yeah, it's somewhere in the past. They don't have a time? Why? Okay, clearly she's leading this group. That's what he just said. Why? But there's no reason for him to go outside. But yeah, there's no way for them to expect that he freaking time traveled. I know Lazar from my YouTube channel was telling me that's not the girl from Ocean Girl, but it looks so much like her. You would feel it. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes when you have such a strong connection with someone, you can kind of sense those things. Sometimes, yeah. So cool that he's a director now. Yeah, but what's oh berries? Okay. Actually, sounds kind of healthy. No, you're one of those vegans. So he went to the future. Wow. So okay, there's so many questions I have right now. So if he went to the future, then I want to know what happened to Earth itself, where throughout the, I'm guessing centuries, throughout the centuries and centuries and centuries, how did Earth evolve from an ice snowy snow globe to just a desert? I'm willing to guess now the whole world looks like a desert now rather than snow. Unless it's like a different part of the world? I don't know. See, I have questions. Who's this guy? Well, someone should question you if you keep failing at your job. What are you get mad for? Hmm. I'm guessing it's not fuel they use. It's that blue dust or coal or whatever it is. This is some very interesting set pieces that is on the show. I like it. That's true. Can I come with you guys? I'm all for joining a cool misc of outfits, outcasts. I mean, yeah. So this is basically just slavery, because I'm sure that these people don't want to do this. I mean, look at the conditionings they're doing it in. I'm surprised no one has rebelled yet, or someone has started a war, or a revolution. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of them to overrun. Damn. She literally just told you to shut the fuck up and follow my lead. She's not a bad leader. Not a bad leader. And I like that. I like that about her. Nah, he has no choice but to go with them since they have their. I wonder how old he is. I can kind of like beat them up though. There's two little boys. And he had two other women who are. I don't once again I don't know how old they are. I'm guessing teenagers. Yeah, the two women can definitely maybe overpower you, maybe, but you have stars. You just probably can't see them because of the atmosphere. Hmm. Interesting. I'm liking it so far, though. I'm liking it. You see how this is so much different from Cybergirl. This is like so plot heavy. Well, Cybergirl is the exact opposite. Very little plot. It's the funniest line this whole episode. I understand that's a satellite and all that, but I don't know how it's gonna pick up. Like if you run into like I don't know a ditch. Oh yeah, now you want to give me my shit, huh? Come on. Yeah, we can literally take them by surprise and take their shit. They wouldn't even expect it. The biggest, biggest, biggest uh, advantage anyone can have is the element of surprise in any situation. What an incompetent fool. And you question that other guy saying that you can't do your job. They have a great sense of direction. Definitely would get so freaking lost out there. Oh no. Huh. I like it. Awesome. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I love freaking shows that are plot heavy and have like a lot of science to it. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm so interested to see what happens next and what's going on. I guarantee you, there's got to be some type of revolution that's going to happen in this show. We're going to like free everybody, and there's going to be one big war or something. That's going to be great to see. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot better than the freaking tribe, the way the tribe did it. The tribe is so kiddie. They really is at the same time they know their audience, at the same time they really don't know their audience. It's very frustrating to watch the tribe sometimes. But this is awesome. This is cool. This is a kid show, but it's not being too kiddie. I feel like this is pretty universal. Like anyone can watch the show and get into it. Hence why I'm watching it. All right, but that's the episode. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I really like that. That's so cool. Um, yeah, I'm reading the comments now. They're just like, oh, thank you for uploading this. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait to yeah, I can't wait for episode 3. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be awesome. I can tell I'm gonna really like this series. Oh, let me not look at that. I tried to click on the YouTube channel and see like, okay, did I have every single episode? And it was just like thumbnails. I was looking at the thumbnails from like season 2 that they have of this of Thunderstone. I'm like, let me not look at this because this is like spoilers. Just making sure real quick. There's an episode 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, same YouTube channel. Just making sure. I think he's got them all. Awesome. Or he or she got them all. All right, awesome, 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 awesome. So yes, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I really, really, really like it. Again, I did not grow up with the show. I don't know. I don't know if there was anywhere in America where they aired like Australian shows. Kind of. Sometimes, I mean, a lot of the times, America aired a lot of Canadian shows throughout different channels, and I grew up on as much as Canadian shows as American shows. From like The Famous Jet Jackson is technically a Canadian show. Strange Days at Blake Cozy High is a Canadian show. I've also watched and love RenegadePress.com, which is, in my opinion, the best high school show ever. Well, it was between that or My So-Called Life is the best high school show ever. I might give it to RenegadePress.com, but that's a Canadian show, and Canadian shows are amazing, and I'm starting to see that now with Australian shows. I'm really, 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 emphasis on the really liking Australian shows. First it was Ocean Girl, awesome. Then you got Thunderstone, which is getting really good. You got Cyber Girl, really good. And I know Lazar keeps talking about H2O. He says that one's really good too. So I'm going to have to get into that as well. And also, I have on my next tab over that I need to do an episode review of. It's going to be of the Bureau of Magical Things. I'm going to get into that. That's also on Netflix, so that's going to be easy to watch and get a hold of those episodes. Yeah, that is the episode review. I really like it. I'm giving this like an 8 something. Although I will say, since this show is so plot heavy, people are really, again, this show is not very kind to people who, one, are not necessarily interested in science stuff, and two, not casual watchers. So if you're kind of like stumbling onto the show for the first time and you kind of like just watching this, even this is just the second episode, you're not going to know what's going on. You know, I'm still trying to piece things together, and I've already watched the first episode. So the show is not very kind to those type of viewers. Rather as Cyber Girl, you can honestly probably go from the last episode and just watch it, and you can totally know what's happening. And that's kind of like half and half for like Ocean Girl. But yeah, Thunderstone's not very kind for those type of non-casual viewers. But that's fine. It's very plot heavy, and it's awesome. I'm really liking it so far. So that is the episode review. That was Thunderstone, season 1, episode 2. This episode, I didn't even really go over what the episode was called. Yeah, this YouTube thing doesn't have the episodes that they're called, but they're all called. They all have names, which is pretty awesome. Let me try my best not to look at that. This is some season 3 stuff. All right, season 1, episode 2. This episode was called Toa's Secret Weapon. Oh, okay. I guess that's what the that kind of like that radar satellite thing was. IMDb rated this episode a 7.6. That's cool. Yeah, I would give it like, I would honestly rate it in the 8s, but once again, it's very hard for people to get into still, so it is what it is. But yeah, comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the episode. If you want me to review any type of TV show that you guys would love to hear my commentary on, or maybe you just want me to find it for you so you can watch it yourself, please comment below and subscribe. Like the video, then subscribe, and then you can comment below and tell me what you would like for me to review. So with that said, that has been the full episode review. I will see you guys on the next one, but until then, victory or death, Starfighters.